Thank you for calling Central Market in Mill Creek. This is Erin. You know, I think we are probably out of them, but let me get you to a grocery just to be sure, okay? Hang on 1 second. Do we have Lysol wipes? The number one question. You can kind of feel it in the air. It's just a very different feeling. I get a lot of comments, oh my gosh, it's the Twilight Zone. You know, everyone's just kind of in the same like zombie space, I think, coming through the store, trying not to touch people. Just the level of stress is palpable. You know, you can feel it when you walk in the store. Our markets tend to be very carefree, kind of an escape for people. We have some customers that this is their only social engagement for the week. You know, some of our elderly customers.
Is all in one okay for you?
We're doing everything we can to keep it as joyful as we can. But when people are scared, it's just a different level. You have a lot more customers that are in and out. They don't want to chat.
Thank you so much. See you later.
As much as we're really, really lucky to have jobs right now and we're really lucky to not have to worry about our mortgages, this is still really hard. I think the biggest change is helping other people get used to change.
Attention customers. We would like to take a moment for a friendly reminder. As you shop around the market, please be mindful to honor Governor Inslee's request for social distancing, leaving a 6-foot space around yourself and others whenever possible. Thank you for your continued trust in us. We're so glad you're here.
We have 2 people dedicated outside all day long from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. sanitizing each and every cart. They get sprayed with sanitizer overnight, sanitizing the debit machines after every single transaction. Plexiglass went up, people started wearing gloves, now we're wearing masks. Guys, the moment at the end of the day when that mask comes off is my favorite. All you nurses and doctors and everyone out there wearing these all day long, bless you. The day is over. It was a really good day. The sunshine being out is really helping people. I think we all need the sun right now more than ever. And so, yeah, it was a good day. Get to go home to my boys now. So excited. So it's kind of a double-sided coin. You know, most of the time I feel extraordinarily grateful. My husband also works for this company. We both don't have to worry about feeding our kids or a mortgage, and my in-laws are watching my kids. And so I think I have the most fear for them. I don't want to bring it to them and get them sick because they're in the high risk zone, but they're our only option for childcare. I'm so grateful for them. And just knowing that I could bring it home to my kids is scary too. I've changed clothes so everyone can love on mom now. It's like when I get home, I can't just instantly hug my kids and love all over my dog, right? Like I have to kind of decontaminate. So I keep clothes in my laundry room, which is right by my garage. I change my clothes, I shove everything in the washer, wash my hands, wipe down my phone with a Lysol wipe, and you know, just try and get myself completely clean, wipe off my glasses, and then I can go out and hug my kids.
Hey guys, this is our store.
The boys made a store today. Now what do you have, boys?
We got Legos.
The main way we're figuring out kids is he works mornings and I work evenings most of the time now, because that limits the amount of time that my in-laws have to be with the kids. And then I'm also able to do schoolwork with my kids in the morning if needed. I love to garden, so I'm spending a lot of time in my yard. I just put up a hammock, so I hang out with my kids and my dog in my hammock. We like to kind of mellow, unwindy type stuff.
There we go. Thank you.
I don't think people realize how emotionally taxing it can be to work with the public.
Oh, yes. I did that.
We also are kind of like bartenders in a way. Like people will tell you all their stuff, and then you're kind of their emotional person in the moment. But sometimes someone just needs to say how they actually are, and they might just start tearing up.
You're finding ways. That's good.
Yeah. Like for instance, I had a lady whose mom is in a nursing home and she can't go visit her, and the fear for her was real, and she started crying. And again, I can't touch her like I normally would have gone around and hugged a customer in that situation, but to be able to just be there for her in that moment when she needed to have a small breakdown, we could do that over and over all day long with 100 different people. I care about how someone actually is. It's not just a line at the store. I actually really, really deeply care. And so then they'll sometimes share, and there it is. And after a while, especially, I tend to be a little bit of an empath, so I feel it. It can get taxing, but it's also such a pleasure to be able to help them through that moment. It hasn't always been obvious to people outside of grocery that we're essential, but I think we kind of know it. People have to eat, right? So even when restaurants shut down, the grocery stores have to stay open. Seeing the customers and hearing them say thank you, and just knowing that we're making an impact in their lives, because it can feel very thankless and it can feel very just hi, how are you, paper or plastic, but people are so grateful to us, and they're being 99% of people are just incredibly kind and generous and thankful. And so that fills my bucket, hearing that customers want to come here because they feel safe and they know that we're going to take care of them. That's my favorite thing.
Thank you so much. Have a really good day.
Thank you.
Take care of yourself.
Thanks, you too.
Comcast Washington is proud to help our neighbors stay connected.